I'm Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers. Welcome to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. In 2006, I was where all you were, playing for Simi Valley, California, and leading off. Some of the best memories I have playing baseball are where you guys are today. I have a lot of great friends and was actually fortunate enough to play with somebody from the Puerto Rico team the year we were there in the big leagues, Alex Claudio. So you never know who you're going to play with down the road. It could be you guys one day, but enjoy the game, best of luck, and have a bunch of fun.
Welcome to Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington, Pennsylvania. Coverage of the 2022 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. For the introduction of today's lineup, we send it upstairs to public address announcer Bob Gregg.
And now let's meet the starting lineups for Game 8. Visiting team from London, United Kingdom. Leading off and playing first base, number 16, Jacoby Yowzy. Batting second and playing center field, number 17, Owen Bourgeois. Batting third and playing left field, number 3, Devin Arner. Batting fourth and pitching, number 8, Kento Ikigaya. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 10, Christian McCarthy. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 50, Calvin Musil. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 12, Tomohiro Tamura. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 27, Charlie Batista. Batting ninth and catching, number 5, Eli Brown. Number 6, Lorenzo Fenton. Number 9, Sam Sporletter. Number 29, Arnav Rai. Number 34, Jacob Kohlhoff. Number 65, Mac Menser. Coach Matt Kohlhoff. Coach Kerry Yowzy. The manager, Scott Bourgeois. European champion, London, United Kingdom. And now for San Jose, California. Leading off and playing third base, number 11, Tommy Moran. Batting second, the center fielder, number 26, Toby Torres. Batting third and playing right field, number 19, Ethan Williams. Batting fourth and catching, number 5, Enrique Sotelo. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 10, Marcus Garcia. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 23, David Hall. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 22, Dante Butler. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 34, Aiden Mojica. Batting ninth and pitching, number 17, Adriel Ceja. Number 1, Antonio Chavez. Number 6, Griffin Bacon. Number 13, Jaden Taylor. Coach Eddie Dimas. Coach Brian Bacon. Manager Shane Hall. West Zone champion, San Jose, California. Umpiring at home plate, Bob Bonus. At first base, Roger Anselmino. At second base, Stan Wilkerson. And at third base, Ron Ross. Our decisions committee is Tom O'Connor, Lenny Lynch, Terry Faust.
At this time, we ask all that are able to please rise for the Pony Prayer and the national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your caps. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or question ability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. that while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
The 2020 Pony League World Series. Randy Gore alongside the first two games of this series today. Low-scoring affair. Lou Hayes Pony Field. It is 250 down the lines, 305 to straightaway center field, 280 to the gaps, 80 feet between the bases, 54 feet from the pitching rubber to home plate. 13 and 14-year-olds competing for the championship. Started with 10 teams, double elimination, a cloudy day, but it has been extremely pleasant for us to enjoy watching these 13 and 14-year-olds compete. Bob Gregg just moments ago gave you the starting lineups, introduced you to the principal players in this game. Randy Gore and I were together last night. Our final game of the day yesterday was 8 innings, 25 total runs. For London United Kingdom, Yauzi, Bourgeois, Arner, Ikigaya, McCarthy, Musil, Tamura, Batista, and Brown. And it is Ceja on the mound for San Jose, backed up by Hall, Torres, and Williams left to right in the outfield. Moran, Garcia, Mojica, Butler third to first, Sotelo catching. And I guess we did out all right. We came out all right last night. Quite a bit of fireworks as it turned out, because Johnstown led 7-1 after 5 innings. Hagerstown had a 6-run top of the 6th. Johnstown a 5-run bottom of the 6th. Hagerstown a 5-run top of the 7th. And then the game-winning run scored by Johnstown in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah, a bit of a marathon, but a thrilling finish and a walk-off winner in extra last night. And it's interesting, he had 25 combined runs scored in that one. So far today, in 2 games, you have a total of 5 runs scored. But that's the way things have played out today, is the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series bracket takes us into the final game of the day today. Palmview, Texas defeating Washington County earlier on 1-0. That was our first game of the afternoon. London losing to Washington County yesterday 9-3. San Jose falling to Monterrey, Mexico 6-2. So this a loser's bracket game and an elimination game. So whoever wins advances, the loser goes home for the tournament.
And we know that the first game tomorrow will be Hagerstown against Bay County, slated to start at 10 a.m. And the right-hander Seja on the mound, starting the game for San Jose, and Ikigia, I guess it is, excuse me. Ikigaya, thank you. On the hill for London. San Jose. And Tommy Moran to lead off. San Jose's manager Shane Hall. Eddie Demas and Brian Bacon are the coaches. Eddie Demas, by the way, coaches third. And Brian Bacon first, manager Shane Hall in the dugout. And we are so pleased that you decided to join us. Here's the first pitch of the game. And it is ball one. Moran reacted like he thought he got hit by the pitch. We get underway at 5:36. Just as a side note, early on, we've had 19 hit batsmen in the tournament, first 7 games rather. And the pitch outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Moran, 2 for 4 in yesterday's game against Monterey. A switch hitter, round ball up the middle. Diving stop by Musil, but no chance to get up in time and throw out Moran. So we get a leadoff single. And it'll bring up Toby Torres. Ball hit right back through the middle. And Torres, 2 for 3 yesterday, left-handed batter. It is not uncommon to see base runners successful attempting to steal, ball fouled away, particularly in the occasion when you're trying to swipe second base. See what Moran decides to do here, or what he's told to do by the coaching staff. And the pitch, ground ball, base hit through the opening on the right side. Moran around second, on his way to third. The throw goes into second base. And San Jose comes up with some early excitement. First and third runners at the lines. And the third batter of the ball game will be Ethan Williams. Just a matter with a runner at first and the first baseman holding the runner on. There was plenty of room on that right side. And Moran, no doubt he was going to third. Head for a slide. Ethan Williams 1 for 3 yesterday. So San Jose looking to score in the top of the first. Runner going from first, fly ball to right field, and it's over the head of right fielder Batista. Tommy Moran scores from third. Torres on his way to third. He will stop there on the double by Ethan Williams, and San Jose, 3 batters in, has a 1-0 lead.
Line drive to right, freezes Batista as he tried to come in a couple of steps, then just over his outreach glove for the RBI double for Ethan Williams. And San Jose manager Shane Hall not pleased with his team's hitting effort yesterday. They were working on it all afternoon, and they have swung the bat well through the first 3 batters today.
Number 4 hitter Enrique Sotelo, the catcher, number 4 hitter, right-handed batter. And a pitch down low, ball one. And the infield playing up, the middle infielders 2/3 of the way. This could afford San Jose the opportunity to come up with a considerable number of runs in the top of the first inning. Strike called, 1-1. Runners at second and third, nobody out, a run already in. And a pitch low and outside, 2-1. San Jose had 5 hits, 5 total hits yesterday, and it already has 3 hits today. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball off the glove of the pitcher, and the second baseman, Musil, makes the play. Scoring is Torres from third, and Williams goes to third, and San Jose leads 2-0. Score at 1-4-3. And the RBI for Sotelo on that deflection. Runner at third, 1 out. Infield in. Turned out fortuitous that second baseman Musil was playing in light of the fact that the pitcher had slowed down the batted ball. Pitch down low, ball one to Marcus Garcia. Runner at third, 1 out. And San Jose jumping to a 2-0 lead. 1-ball pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop Tomorrow will go to first for the second out. Scoring from third is Ethan Williams, and San Jose has a 3-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Good play by Tomorrow. He was playing in, so he had to range quickly to his left to the edge of the infield grass to make the play. Brings up David Hall, son of manager Shane Hall. Line shot to right, base hit down the line. Going to the warning track. Hall on his way to second. Right fielder Batista's throw in bounces to just behind second base. Hall a double after 2 outs. San Jose's 4th hit of this first inning. San Jose leading 3-0. What did you say that the word was? They were working on their hitting?
Yes, indeed. And that was something Shane Hall had stressed with his team. Worked 2 hours at a nearby facility, Seaside Sports Academy, and out Route 19. And he said that was something they stressed coming in. Wasn't necessarily pleased with the hitting yesterday. They have come out swinging quite well thus far.
Outside to Dante Butler, ball one. Ovio, the San Jose first baseman. One ball pitch is down low. Have you heard that? It's like BP earlier. Runner Hall at second base, 2 outs. 2-ball pitch. He's low. San Jose, California, leading 3-0 over London, United Kingdom. And Ike Gia with a rather blasé turn towards second base. Ball 4. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Ikigaya, one of 2 players on the London roster from Japan. So the 8th batter of the inning will be second baseman Aiden Mojica. 3-0. San Jose leads London. And Ike Gia misses down low, ball one. Mikey Gaia to Mojica. Very quickly in this game, got the base hit by Moran, and that led to the first of the 3 runs. Strike 1-1.
And you mentioned Ikigaya from Japan originally, and has that traditional Japanese pitching style, hard fastball, sweeping curve, and a deliberate delivery.
Pitch is high, 2-1.
And Ikigaya, his father works for a Japanese investment company, and that company wanted a presence in the UK and the stock exchange there, and so he and his dad and his family moved to the UK.
Swing and a miss, now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hall at second, Butler at first. Off-speed pitch that Mojica took a full rip and came up empty. Now with 2 outs, 3-0 San Jose leads top of the first inning. And the 2-2 pitch is high. So that will prime the pump, and the runners will be able to run on the next pitch. And so Yossi, the first baseman, backs off on the right side. And Butler's going to get a considerable jump there. Ikigaya, excuse me, stepped off. Runners go, 3-2 pitch called strike 3. But it was a productive top of the first inning for San Jose. 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 left on base. San Jose 3, and London coming to bat.
Oh yeah, been waiting for this one.
Sean likes to help his teams on the field, but elbow and shoulder pain kept him on the sidelines. Treatment from AHN had him feeling like himself in a couple days. Now he's back, pitching in wherever he's needed. Getting back in the game is living proof.
And a 3-0 lead already for San Jose, and staked to the 3-0 lead is Ceja, the left-hander. For London, this batting order, all 9 of these players were born outside the United Kingdom. 7 born in the United States, 2 in Japan. Ikigaya is one of the Japanese players, Tomorrow the other. Defensively, behind Ceja, Paul, Torres, Williams left to right, Moran, Garcia, Mojica, Butler on the infield, third to first, Sotelo catching. And Jacob Yauzi steps in, bunts the ball up the third base line, strike 1. London yesterday losing 9-3 to Washington County. Scott Bourgeois, the manager of the London United Kingdom team. Pitch high, 1-1, and once again, Yazzie shows bunt. Bourgeois, born in New Orleans, Louisiana. And the pitch is high, 2 balls and 1 strike. And Scott Bourgeois is the head coach of the Great Britain Youth 15 and under team, national team. And here he is, the manager of the Pony League World Series team representing London. Down low, 3-1 on Yazzie. Three-one pitch. Swing and a miss and a fastball up. Yazzie left-handed batter. Seha left-handed pitcher. And Seha jumped to the spotted this 3-0 lead. He knows he needs to throw strikes right from the get-go. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball catching the outside corner. Boy, that was a dandy, not only in terms of the bend that it had, but also its location. The high-kicking left-hander. Getting the home plate umpire Bob Bonas to put up that right hand. And now the manager's son, Owen Bourgeois. Ernie Galuski and I doing the TV yesterday we thought that Owen played a real solid game yesterday despite the loss. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on this left-handed batter. Well, his dad was born in New Orleans. Owen was born in Atlanta, Georgia. And the 0-2 pitch. He is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out, 3-0 San Jose leads. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. This time a fastball up. And if you're an opposing hitter, you need to be paying attention in the dugout to find out what the other guys and what that pitcher is doing so that it can be beneficial for you when you take your time at bat. Well, Yazzie looked at a 3rd strike outside, breaking ball, and then Bourgeois swung at the fastball. And Devin Arner steps in, right-handed batter, left fielder, ball 1. Arner from Oakland, California. I mean, he was born in Oakland, California. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Left-hander Sejas. Next pitch outside. And so this is the 2nd time. Granted, it's only the 3rd batter, but 2nd time of the 3 that he's gone to 3 balls. And a 3-0 pitch. Strike. Three-one pitch. Fouled back. Nobody on, 2 down. Bottom of the 1st inning, San Jose 3, London nothing. Seha ready with the 3-2 pitch. And fouled back out of play. That might have been ball 4, pitch that was up. "16 pitches so far thrown by Seha. And the San Jose left-hander ready again, 3-2 pitch. And fouled away up the 3rd baseline. That was a good pitch by Seha, and give Arner credit for his ability to get enough of the bat over the plate to just foul it off, and now hope to find something better, to find something that will be more agreeable to him. 3-2 pitch, foul ball off to the right, so this is bat 8 pitches long. 3-2, 2 outs, nobody on. San Jose 3 and London nothing. Another 3-2 pitch. High chopper over the mound. Shortstop Garcia cutting across the infield. Fires on the run. Arner is out. London set down in order at the end of one inning of play at the 2022 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. San Jose 3, London nothing.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trail. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Bring together expert faculty. Offer programs in high-demand fields. Add in a few centuries of tradition. You might call it the future of higher education. We're calling it Pennsylvania Western University. We've combined the resources of California, Clarion, and Edinburgh to create a new way to educate, where opportunities are boundless and tomorrow is yours to define. Built on tradition, built for your future. Welcome to Penn West.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
Little did we know that switching to Cricket was going to be a major upgrade. The 5G is like fast.
Switch for the speed, stay for the savings. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Even during challenging times, Community Bank has helped small businesses in the area grow and thrive. Every business has different banking needs. Community Bank will help you with your plans. Community Bank, moving your business forward by building a stronger community.
Of our third game of the day. Well, Plainview, Texas, a 1-0 win. What happened in that game is it was that Plainville made plays. Washington gave up the run by way of a wild pickoff throw. That was the story of that ball game, and great pitching on both sides. And Bay County beat Guaynabo, Puerto Rico 3-1. So Bay County moves on, and the team from Puerto Rico is heading home. And Seha leads off the top of the second. Pitch up high, ball one. We're Randy Gore and I and our stage manager Logan Lepiscopo talking a little bit about golf. And Bill Chapo, our producer, jumped in and said something about the clown. And I guess he's referring to miniature golf. Is that what that deal is?
That's correct. He said he knows he's doing well if he makes it in the clown's nose.
Up high 2-0. So pardon me, folks. Bear with me. I've got a... What's the line? Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
So I would be the joker.
Here I am stuck in the middle with you. And the 2-ball pitch. Down low, 3-0. San Jose scoring 3 times in the first inning. RBI double by Williams, and then Torres scored on a ground out, and Williams scored on a ground out. 3-ball pitch. He is high, a leadoff walk to the number 9 hitter.
Leadoff walk's always problematic, and you hate it even more when it comes to the number 9 batter of the order, so sets the table for the top of the order.
And for San Jose, courtesy runner.
And that is Antonio Chavez, the courtesy runner.
Chavez. Now Moran steps in. Moran got things started, igniting the 3-run first inning and a hit batsman. Moran almost was hit by a pitch in the first inning. He does get plunked here. And if Randy Gore were to be given $1 for every hit batsman we've had in this tournament, he'd be up over. He'd at least have a $20 bill in his pocket. Ground ball up the third baseline, bobbled by third baseman McCarthy, and everybody is safe. If McCarthy had held on to it, he would have had the easy force out at third base, but the error loads the bases. Chavez to third. Moran at second as Torres reaches on an error. And now Ethan Williams. Williams doubled in the run in the first inning and scored a run. And the pitch, down low, ball one. Whereas in the first inning, London played its middle infielders 2/3 of the way in. This time, the middle infielders are playing at double play depth. Well, they were, but now after pitch number one, the shortstop and second baseman up on the infield grass. A pitch outside, corner for a strike, 1-1. San Jose 3, London nothing in the top of the second inning. One pitch. Swing and a miss and a pitch down and in. Williams behind the count. Ethan Williams, who this upcoming school year will be a ninth grader at Los Gatos High School. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, knocked down by the shortstop, and a flip to second base from Tamara to Musil. Force out at second base, but Chavez scores to make it 4-0 San Jose. Moran moves to third, and Ethan Williams, the runner at first, he picks up his second RBI by way of a ground out. 6-4 for the out at second base in the first out of the inning. And it'll bring up Enrique Sotelo. RBI for him by way of a ground out. Let me correct what I just said. Second RBI for Williams. His first one was by way of a double. He then did score on a ground out in the first inning and now picks up an RBI by bouncing into the force play in the second. First and third. One out. Sotelo going to be in the ninth grade upcoming school year at Bishop O'Dowd. Runner going, called strike, and Williams is totally ignored, and so he gets second base without even the thought of a throw. Second and third, one out. No balls and one strike on Sotelo. Ikigaya's pitch is outside. And the infield was back after the first pitch of this at bat. Now up on the infield grass. 4-0 in favor of San Jose. Come on, 5. That being Enrique Sotelo. 1-1 pitch. Strike called on the inside corner. Runner at third, Moran. Williams, the base runner, stretching away from second. 1-2 pitch. Floats in. And Sotelo bends his knees to drop down out of the way of that curveball. Two delivery. A ball. Down and away. San Jose 4, London nothing. Top of the second inning. Runners at second and third, one out. Ikigaya trying to extricate himself from this trouble spot, and a foul ball out of play to the right. In the right field corner.
Right-hander Mac Menzer is warming for the United Kingdom. That's
Thanks,
sort of
Randy.
Foul ball sailing over him and his teammates.
Another 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit into right center field. Scoring from third is Moran. Williams around third. He'll score from second. It is 6-0 in favor of San Jose. Getting 3 more here in the second after 3 runs in the first. And already, second inning, Sotelo has 3 RBIs in the game.
Now that batting practice from earlier carrying over for San Jose, continuing to swing the hot bats in the second. And now Sotelo with 3 RBIs today. He'll check out as the starting catcher for a courtesy runner.
For the catcher at first base, number 6, Griffin Bacon.
Hey, Griffin Bacon will be the courtesy.
Thank you, Randy.
Hey, way to get us 2, baby. Way to get us 2.
And there is 1 out. So in these first 2 innings.
Okay, we got to keep the game here. It's a long game. We can't let it get out of hand right here. All right, let's lock down. Let's get the outs. 2 outs here, go back in, and we'll keep hitting. All right, but we got to keep the game within reach and keep working hard. When I say halfway, it's halfway on the dirt. It's not there. So a couple of steps back, and you would have had that ball. So back a little bit, not right on the grass, halfway. Okay, let's go make the play. Keep making your pitches. Stay down in the zone, and we're good to go. All right, keep the game here. Keep the game here, okay? Let's go. Come on.
What a major plus for us to have the audio from WBRC Media covering our Pony League games and providing us with a video coverage. There was a lot of positive stuff to hear there about trying to keep this game within a reasonable deficit. And that point about the infield, halfway, the infielders were not halfway. They were more than halfway up. Runner going, the pitch thrown back to the screen. It'll be a stolen base for Bacon. The fact that he was running on the pitch, and the count 1 ball, no strikes. And Coach Bourgeois is right about the fact that had the infield been back halfway on the dirt, and that ground ball that Sotelo hit would have been at least stopped. Ground ball, sliding stop by Tomorrow. And Tomorrow, his throw is not in time. Did a tremendous job, an outstanding job of getting far enough to his right to glove that batted ball. We had to go a long way, a real long way to get it. And then the strong throw, but next to impossible for him to throw out the runner Garcia. First and third, 1 out. 6-0 San Jose leads. And David Hall the batter. Hall doubled his first time up. Runner at first going. Popped right side and back out of play. 3 San Jose runs in the first, 3 so far here in the second. Shane Hall's troops, they have come out swinging the bats. And a step off by Ikigaya, and Garcia dives back in. Bacon at third, Garcia at first. Runner going, fly ball to right field. Batista makes the catch, out number 2, throw to first, double play. The run does not count as Bacon tried to sprint across as the third out was being recorded at first base. San Jose coming up with 3 runs in the inning, and the frame ends, score at 9-3. 6-0 San Jose after an inning and a half.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
At Washington Honda, taking care of our customers is our top priority. Whether you shop online or on the lot, we'll deliver your new car to your front door at no extra fee. It really is all at the mall.
Not all car buying experiences are as straightforward as Washington Hyundai, but you can count on Washington Hyundai. We're here for you. The vehicle you want from the dealership you trust. It really is all at the mall.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Appalachia Energy Partners, a specialized logistics company seeking CDL Class A drivers. Call 724-514-6593. By Lighthouse Electric, integrators of electrical solutions. And by Defy Security, cybersecurity experts who put customers back where they belong first. Great place to be on a Sunday. Watching pony baseball. Well, there's no question that all of us dream and all of us cherish our memories, and everyone deserves, whether he or she chooses to feel the bat in his or her hands, to hear the crack of the bat and run the bases and touch home plate. The mission of the Pony Champions League. Opening up this field, letting the bright sunlight and the exhilaration of baseball touch the hearts of challenged people in our community. Ball fouled away as we get underway in the bottom of the second inning.
Hey, way ahead,
And Kento Ikikaya leading off. 13 and 14-year-olds. Center stage in Washington, Pennsylvania. Pitch high and outside, 1-1 strike. Left-hander Seha kicks and deals. Ball fouled away. 1-2 strikes. We don't all that frequently get complete games in pony baseball in the World Series, but had one in our middle game today. Jackson Jenkins, a complete game. And the 1-2 pitch. Liner right to first baseman Ovio makes the catch. By the way, Dante has the word Ovio on his glove. One down. I was talking about the Champions League game on Saturday, and we are certainly appreciative of the Pennsylvania State Troopers for participating in the event. And here is Christian McCarthy. Looks at strike one. McCarthy, born in Westchester, New York. And batting here in the bottom of the second with 1 out and nobody on. 6-0 San Jose. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Calvin Musa to follow. 0-2 pitch. He is low and outside. Home plate umpire Bob Bonus, who's from Washington County. He's a retired coal miner. Ball, 1-2 strikes. Left-hander Seja stepped off the rubber. Now the tall left-hander ready to kick and deal. A 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3, 2 outs. Seja has 3 strikeouts. I was commenting with Mark Uriah during game 1. Most times umpires, when they work doubleheaders or even in series, they from night to night or game to game, they rotate clockwise. Third to second, second to first, first to home. This crew, and it has now worked the first 2 games, or first 3 games, have worked the 3 games this Sunday. They have rotated counterclockwise. For what reason, I don't know, but I'm going to check. 2 balls, no strikes on Calvin Musil. Roger Anselmino, who was behind the plate for the second game today, is now at first base. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Roger, he is from Monongahela, a retired science teacher. Next pitch, a ball, 3-1. With Stan Wilkerson, the umpire at second base from New Eagle. And Ron Ross, the umpire at third from Cannonsburg, who just retired as an athletic trainer after 35 years last Thursday. Ball popped up, first baseman Butler. It was a fair ball, but 10 feet in front of first base. Obio makes the catch. London retired in order for the second straight inning. And after 2 innings of play, San Jose 6 and London nothing.
Community Bank helped us in every way there was when we built this new restaurant. This past year has been really hard on the restaurant industry, and we would not be where we are without the support of Community Bank. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company. For London as we move into the third inning. And here to call the action for you, Randy Gore.
Thank you so much, Lanny. The changes for London: Sam Sporletter in the game to play right field. He will occupy the 8th spot of the batting order for Charlie Batista. And new into the game at second base is Jacob Kohlhoff in for Calvin Musial, and he will be in the 6th spot in the batting order. Kento Ikigaya continues on the mound. As in the top of the third, it's Dante Butler, Aiden Mojica, and Adriel Ceja due up for San Jose, California. Great to have you with us today at Lou Hayes Pony Field. 6-0 San Jose, California with the lead. And Butler walked in the first inning. Pitch well outside for ball 1. San Jose, California, 3 runs in the first, 3 in the second. We talked about earlier the conversation with Shane Hall, the manager for San Jose, about swinging the bat better today than yesterday in the loss to Monterrey, Mexico. They've certainly done just that. Breaking ball, a strike, evens things up at 1-1. Pitch outside, off the outside corner for ball 2. And Shane Hall, his involvement in the San Jose Pony League started 36 years ago when he was a child playing growing up. Has continued now as a manager with his son on the team. 2-1 swing and a miss by Butler. And he said that this year as well, in last year when San Jose appeared here at the Pony League World Series, that his coaching career has come full circle with assistant Eddie Demas on the staff. Breaking ball inside to the right-handed hitting Butler for a ball 3-2. And Demas had played for Shane Hall when he was a high school coach, and Eddie Demas was in high school in California. Demas, upon graduation, went to the Marines. After that, played at Gavilan College, Community College in 2019, and is finishing up his degree at San Jose State currently. Payoff pitch is just out of the zone to Butler. Leadoff walk has Butler aboard for the second time on a free pass. And so Shane Hall just proud this year in particular with his son on the team and Eddie Demas on the staff that, again, his coaching career coming full circle. And he said he's his plan is to keep doing this for as long as he can in coaching youth baseball. Aiden Mojica takes a pitch outside. 1 on, nobody out in the top of the third. 6-0 San Jose leading London. Second straight year San Jose, California, reaching the Pony League World Series. 66th appearance for the state of California. Pickoff toss, Butler in there safely, diving head first. First baseman Jacoby Yowzy holding the runner. London, UK making its second appearance as well in the Pony League World Series. Last appearance, though, was in 2019, which was the last time international teams appeared. Last season's tournament without international play. And on a stolen base, a throw from catcher Eli Brown going back to Ikigaya. So stolen base by Butler without a throw to second. Ikigaya bringing to the plate, gets the swing and a miss, and then the throw from Brown right back to Ikigaya, who is ducking down. Don't often see that, but that's the case there. Aiden Mojica with a 2-1 count. Right-handed hitter takes a breaking ball outside, 3-1. San Jose this season in the West Zone Championship Tournament lost the opener to Long Beach, then won 5 straight games while facing elimination. Had a great rally against Covina, California along the way. Trailed 5-0, was being no hit going into the bottom of the 7th. And rallied for 6 runs for a walk-off win. Enrique Sotelo had a walk-off RBI single. Home plate umpire Bob Bonus. The question there with Mojica. An issue with in the dugout of some sort, but that evidently no longer a problem as the 3-1 misses for ball 4. Back-to-back free passes here sets the table for San Jose, California. And in similar fashion, they started the second with a walk and a hit by pitch and converted that into 3 runs. San Jose with 3 runs in the first, 3 in the second for a 6-0 lead, and looking to add on some more is number 9 hitting Adriel Ceja, who walked in the second to bat. Ceja trying to hold his swing, doesn't matter, it's a called strike.
Hey Christian, stay home. Jacoby.
Runners at first and second with nobody out of the top of the third for San Jose. Ikigaya is 0-1, taken for strike 2 at the knees. Last year, San Jose going 0-2 in the Pony League World Series tournament. First time since 1985 that a team from California went 0-2. 0-2, tap foul. And Shane Hall, talking about that, said that last year they had some bumps in the road, some lengthy travel that hampered them, not to make excuses as he put it, but this year he felt that his team better prepared for the Pony League World Series. And he said the biggest difference for this year's group is the group of players, how they've come together, all from high-level travel teams. And he said about his team, as far as character, he said every guy on the team strives to be a captain and not the MVP. Ceja on another 0-2 pitch, curveball up and outside. And so far, just about everyone has contributed to this current 6-0 advantage San Jose has in the third. Ikigaya brings the 1-2, fastball low. Ikigaya, one of 2 Japanese-born players on this team from London. Also back in 1984, California representative was 0-2, so it's been a while as is the point, although it was done in back-to-back years in 84 and 85. San Jose's rare offer, a rare one for the state of California, but certainly something that has motivated them for this year. Is it's now a 3-2 count on Ceja.
Good.
Yeah.
Ikigaya ready with the signs from catcher Eli Brown. Brings the payoff pitch. It's outside for ball 4. Bases have been walk loaded for San Jose in the 3rd. So the bottom of the order all reaching. And the sacks filled for Tommy Moran. We'll have a courtesy. Antonio Chavez back in as the courtesy runner for Ceja.
Antonio Chavez running at first base.
During the West Zone tournament, well, his way out now is Scott Bourgeois.
Work first pitch strikes, right? Falling a little bit behind. Fall a little bit behind, and then you got to be perfect. Just work strikes in the zone. You're good to go. All right? Let's work out of this. Let's work out of it. You've done it before. Keep working out of it. Let's come infield in. Let's go home to first for a double play. And let's just go out there and keep battling. All right? Keep competing. Keep putting the ball over the plate. You'll be good. All right? Throw some strikes. Make them put the ball in play. All right, but come on.
There you heard the message from manager Scott Bourgeois of London, England, talking with his pitcher Kento Ikigaya, the rest of the infield. Throw some strikes, make them go after it, and it's always staying positive. The 2 meetings on the mound we've heard thus far from manager Bourgeois talking with his team. Infield playing up, despite the deficit, staying positive. First pitch swinging, Tommy Moran skies one to deep left center field. Owen Bourgeois will make the catch. Runners from 2nd and 3rd will tag in advance as the throw to the infield, eventually handled by catcher Eli Brown. But it's a sac fly RBI for Tommy Moran and a 7-0 lead for San Jose, California. Dante Butler scoring on the sacrifice fly. Mojica advancing to 3rd, and also Ceja with a late tag and advancement from 1st to 2nd. Or excuse me, Chavez rather, the courtesy runner, advancing from 1st to 2nd. And Moran, he had a grand slam in the West Zone tournament against Orem, Utah. Had a bases loaded opportunity there, but a sacrifice fly RBI is productive nonetheless. And once again, a trip out for manager Scott Bourgeois, so that's going to be it for Kento Ikigaya.
Can we check to see if he left the second base a little bit early? Because I think he did. So step on and step off. All right, how do I appeal? Yep. Hey, step on, step off. Tomohiro, get on second base. Tomohiro, get on second.
Well, you can hear there, my apologies. This is not a pitching change. They want to appeal over
appeal
at second.
Appeal in the second. Touch the base. Touch the bag. He's out. Good.
So the runner who had advanced from 2nd to 3rd, Aiden Mojica, is ruled out. He left early.
Thank you. They're still learning out there, too. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And you get the sense that some of the London players learning the appeal. And this is a sport that's growing in London, England. Of course, soccer, as it's known as football out in the UK, is the most popular sport. Pitch upstairs for a ball. So a double play, in essence, because of the out of Mojica at second base. So 2 outs of the inning, only a runner at second at the moment. And now a pickoff throw. They've got the runner between 2nd and 3rd. Throw to 3rd, and they have him out on the tag by Christian McCarthy. Is thrown out as Chavez to end the inning on the caught stealing. As San Jose, California does score 1 run in the inning on no hits, 3 walks, and nobody left on. Your score after 2.5, it's San Jose, California 7 and London, UK nothing.
a place, far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here.
John Sisson Motors invites you to experience the next evolution of the automobile with a completely new all-electric 2022 EQS sedan from Mercedes EQ. Reserve yours today at johnsissonmercedes.com.
Now is a great time to take home a new Nissan from John Sisson Nissan. We have a great selection of new Nissans to choose from, like a 2022 Nissan Rogue or a 2022 Nissan Altima. At John Sisson Nissan, every customer is a VIP. Discover for yourself today.
One more time.
Come on, one more.
One more. Riding stance.
Yeah!
2, 1.
One more, man.
Oh, man. All right, little bro.
Want more?
San Jose, California on top 7-0. Bottom of the third we go. As London, UK will send up the 6, 7, and or excuse me, the 7, 8, 9 hitters in the batting order. Tomohiro Tamura will lead off, left-handed hitter against the left-handed throwing Adriel Ceja. Swing and a miss to open up the frame. So San Jose, California adding on to the lead with a run in the top of the third on a sac fly RBI by Tommy Moran. An appeal out at second and also a caught stealing at third ended that inning. So not necessarily the conventional way of picking up outs, but outs came nonetheless from the London defense. Strike 2 now on Tamura is Ceja working quickly. 0-2 pitch. Slow roller to first. Dante Butler coming in on it. Now will turn on the Jets to outrace Tamura to the bag, and he does get there. First base unassisted for the inning's first out. Charlie Batista was the starting right fielder to open the day. That's Sam Sporletter will make his first appearance at the plate. Sporletter entered the game an inning ago, defensively out and right.
Okay, timeout.
We have a question here on
Pitch count.
pitch count. So Ceja is at 35.
Griff, get your glove. You're done, you're done. We gotta save that arm. We gotta save that arm.
And so they're going to bring him out of the game. So a quick check of the pitch count. If he gets to 36 for Ceja, then it requires 2 days rest. In this instance, pulling him here at 35 pitches, 1 day of rest. And so San Jose goes to the bullpen, so to speak. So they'll rearrange the infield. Ceja coming out of the game. And we'll have some movement defensively for San Jose. Looks like someone needs to make an exchange of gloves as well. We can see jogging out to the field for San Jose, Griffin Bacon, who was in as a courtesy runner earlier. And Ethan Williams will go from right field to the pitcher's mound. So he was the player that needed to go to the dugout for a new glove. So Williams into pitch. Or I'm sorry, Aiden Mojica is into pitch. Bacon to right field. And Williams to second base. So Williams from right to second base. Mojica from second to the pitcher's mound. And Griffin Bacon into the game to play right field. And he will take the place in the batting order in the 9th spot for Adriel Ceja.
The left-hander Ceja, who spotted an early lead and came out bottom of the first, struck out the first two batters, strike out in the second, and he has taken it into the third inning of this ball game. And pitch numbers are important, particularly if you want to continue to advance, and you're going to need the pitching.
So Ceja out, Mojica in. Good fastball on Sporletter, who goes around for strike one. Yeah, this is the first at bat for Sporletter today. San Jose, the count is 0-2 on Sporletter. 0-2 inside, now 1-2. 7-0 San Jose, California in front on London. This is the final game of today's triple header. Mojica's 1-2, well outside to the right-handed hitting Sporletter. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last half inning, we were talking about Scott Bourgeois and how his team is learning and the sport of baseball is growing in Great Britain. Soccer is the #1 sport, pitch a ball. Rugby #2, and cricket also in that mix of top sports in the UK. And manager Bourgeois talking about how a lot of times they'll lose the bat and ball kids to cricket, but they're trying to really raise the interest, and you can see that as they swing and a miss for strike 3. Sporletter is leading second out. 2 outs, nobody on to the bottom of the third is Eli Brown to bat next. And a learning experience, and really for all of Europe as well in talking about that. And I asked him about yesterday's game, a 9-3 loss to Washington County, PA, pitch upstairs for a ball. And while it was a loss, there were certainly some silver linings to take out of that. He said, the team competed, never gave up. They were down 6-0, cut the deficit to 6-3 late. And there was certainly some belief that they could make it happen. Here's a ground ball hit towards short, diving try by Garcia as it rolls through him at a diving effort. That's a base hit for Eli Brown. First hit of the game for London. And so for London, that's part of the process in the growth of this. And he said that, baseball, an incredible niche sport, but doing a better job overall in developing and getting players interested at a younger age, as Brown will check out for a courtesy runner. And that is Arnav Rai in as the courtesy. Now back to the top of the order with Jacoby Yowzy. Yowzy 0 for 1, struck out looking. Shows bunt and fouls it off. Tried to pull the bat back, but the ball meets bat for strike 1. And Scott Bourgeois, the manager of London, also a great example in terms of how the team has come together. We mentioned now so many players born in the U.S. and Japan. He said he worked for Coke for 18 years and moved to England as a result of that in 2013 and has been in England ever since, counting a 1-1 on Yowzy. Runner at first is Rai. 2 outs, 7-0 San Jose, California. Wild pitch gets away at home, and Yowzy will now have Arnav Rai at second base, who advances. Now in scoring position as London tries to chip away and get on the board here, the bottom of the third. And out comes Enrique Sotelo, the catcher, to talk with his pitcher, Mojica, working in relief. And something else in reference to yesterday's game for London that Coach Bourgeois was pleased with is that the stage wasn't too big here at the Pony League World Series. He said, we don't play in front of a crowd of this many people quite often, or ever. Do we ever play in front of 2,000-3,000 people? And so that he was pleased that the stage wasn't too big for his group, showing bunt pulling back, pitch misses for ball 3. And earlier today at the Champions Breakfast, Bourgeois was one of the speakers and talked about how his team really watches what all the other teams do in competition here and what they strive to play at that same level. Right now striving to get a run on the board here, the bottom of the third, trying to make things a bit tighter. 3-1, looked at for a strike. full count on Jacoby Yowzy. Took a long look at that one, but a strike at the knee-high level. 2 outs, man at second, payoff pitch. Yowzy line drive. That's going to get into right center field. And rounding third is Arnav Rai. Throw from Torres home. Tag is on the runner. Rai at the plate, and the out recorded to end the inning. And San Jose, California maintains its 7-0 lead. Torres with a strike home. Enrique Sotelo gets the tag down on Rai as he tried to dive around it. But the final out recorded to end the inning. Score after 3, San Jose, California 7, London nothing.
Congenital heart disease means that you're born with a heart defect. Parents ask if their child will have a normal life. That's a huge responsibility. Here at the Children's Heart Center, we use a comprehensive care model. We treat newborns all the way up to fully grown adults that were born with congenital heart disease. These kids go to elementary school, go to high school, go to college, get married, have families. The people of West Virginia deserve this level of care.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our programs give every child the opportunity to overcome obstacles, achieve milestones, and reach their fullest early learning potential. From cutting-edge development therapies and daily medical supervision to quality early education for children of all abilities, we cater to each family's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
There's a place, far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here.
We head to the 4th. San Jose, California leading London, UK 7-0. Toby Torres, Ethan Williams, and Enrique Sotelo, the batters, due up. Torres, who made a great throw home to get the final out the last half inning. Leading things off in the top of the 4th, takes a curveball for a strike from Kento Ikigaya. Ikigaya up to 66 pitches. 0-1, line drive. That is a fair ball down the left field line and will roll into the foul quarter. Headed to second is Toby Torres, and he'll pull up there with a leadoff double. San Jose continues to swing it well. They had that going from the very first inning on, and driving that opposite way, going with the pitch. And fair by a couple of inches. Toby Torres now 2 for 3 today. Scott Bourgeois talking with the third base umpire, Ron Ross, on that call. Fair or foul. We could see it here in the booth on the replay. Quite clearly fair ball. Now it's Ethan Williams. Has scored 2 runs, has driven in a pair. Looks at ball 1. RBI double in the first inning, fielder's choice RBI in the second. Righty-righty matchup here at the top of the 4th. Runner at second with nobody out. This one popped up, but will sail out of play on the right side of the ballpark. Here at Lou Hayes Pony Field, 250 down the lines, 305 to straightaway center, 285 of the gaps. It has been mostly an overcast day here in Washington County. But otherwise a pleasant afternoon and evening at the ballpark. 1-1 up over the head of Williams as he ducks out of the way for ball 2.
Randy, I've been sitting here rather quiet, enjoying hearing some of your thoughts and some of what you've gathered in preparation for this broadcast. Certainly a lot of good good thoughts coming out of watching young 13 and 14-year-olds. There's a pitcher away 3-1. I was thinking, by the way, in that foul ball was the gunner Bob Prince used to have, that was fair by a gnat's eyelash, right?
Yes, indeed. 3-1 runner goes from second. This one popped up to shallow center. Owen Bourgeois coming in, but going out as Tamura, the shortstop, makes the catch, then hustles it back in. As Torres retreats back to second, so 1 out of the inning.
With Torres running on the pitch, trying to get to third with with fewer than 2 outs. You know, back to the play that ended the bottom of the third with London having a runner thrown out. You know, the real painful aspect of that is the fact that London down 7-0 tried to gamble to get a run, and outs when you're down considerably, no matter what the stage of the ball game is, your outs are precious. And
good job, dude. That's the way to battle. Battle, battle, battle. Compete. Super proud of you. Awesome job. Really proud of you. Doing a great job. All right. Really good job. All right. Good job. Good job.
Well, you can really tell Scott Bourgeois loves his crew. He's on a mission.
Do the job. Do the job.
Mac Menzer will be the new pitcher coming in for Ikigaya. And right before that, the runner at second, Toby Torres, did take third uncontested. There was a scenario where nobody covered third base right after the failed hit and run, but nonetheless, he ends up at third anyway. And now it's Mac Menzer. But as you had talked about, as here's another look at that. Catching London napping there. So one way or the other, Torres determined to get to third base. But as you had talked about, Lanny, you could sense the appreciation for his players and the love for them. And again, it's a process. The growth of this team, as he had put it, not just for the UK, but for all of Europe and the European Zone champions, as they all strive to improve in the game and get to know and love the game. And he said, helping in that is Major League Baseball. They played a game in the UK. In 2019, the Cubs and Cardinals will play there next year, and they'll have another MLB game in 2024 as the trip from the United Kingdom across the pond to Washington, PA.
Direct flight, by the way, on British Airways. Not direct to Washington, Pennsylvania, but a direct flight to Pittsburgh. You know, very often when we talk to the managers of teams, we automatically assume there's going to be a layover flight somewhere, but for the team from London, direct flight to Pittsburgh.
So with Mac Menzer now in the game, Enrique Sotelo looks at strike one. Menzer was the best pitcher, won the best pitcher award at the European Zone tournament. 0-1. Foul ball out of play, and he's the tallest player on the roster at 5'10" for London. And with him winning that Best Pitcher award at the European Zone Championship, typically keeps the ball down in the zone when he's successful. 0-2 to Sotelo. Liner into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Is scoring easily as Torres. 8-0 San Jose, California on the RBI single by Sotelo.
And when we show you the replay, notice that the runner at third, Torres, when we get to that aspect of the replay, maybe you'll see it here, he didn't break automatically. There's no reason for him to. He might just stay by the base, make sure the ball's going to drop in. He went back just in case that he read it wrong and it was going to be a catch so he could tag up, but he had plenty of time to score.
Marcus Garcia, ground ball in the hole at short. Sliding try by Tamura, kicks off of him into shallow left. Another base hit for Garcia as he is 2 for 3. Going back to Sotelo, he now has 4 RBIs on the evening. RBI ground out of the first, 2-run single in the second, and moments ago an RBI single. He's now at second base after the base hit by Garcia. Now it's David Hall. Hall takes outside for ball 1 on the fastball from Menzer. (1-0). Fly ball hit to deep left. That's going to get to the fence. And runners on the move. Sotelo rounding third. Throw home is offline. Is advancing from second to third on that throw home is Garcia. And Hall takes second on the RBI base hit. It's now 9-0 San Jose, California.
I'm not sure Arner saw that ball in left field all that well. Just the way they reacted. Of course, he was playing very shallow. Yeah, that was the case. He saw it for most of it, and then when he knew it was over his head and he looked to see where he was in the warning track, that was just a matter of finding out where the ball was going to drop.
Dante Butler has walked twice. 9-0 San Jose. And a line drive into left for a base knock. Garcia scores. Throw to the infield will keep Hall at third, but runners at the quarters, and now 10-0 San Jose.
Randy, what was Hall credited? What was the base hit quality?
Single, correct?
Single?
It was, yeah, single advance to second on the throw.
All right.
So aside from the leadoff double by Torres, all the subsequent hits in this inning have been singles. Sotelo, Garcia, Hall, and Butler. Runners at the corners here with Aiden Mojica taking a breaking ball for a strike on the outer corner. Mojica walked in the third. He's 0 for 1 overall. (10-0 San Jose). 0-1. Soft pop towards shallow right. That's going to drop for another base hit. Is trotting home David Hall to make it 11-0. Stopping at second, Butler. Mojica at first with the base hit.
And this game can be shortened if you're wondering about that, folks. If it's a 10-plus advantage after 5, and here we've got 11 up on the board for San Jose. And the key point from the San Jose standpoint, you're always looking to save your pitching. What better way to do that than shorten the game?
Griffin Bacon to bat for the first time. Left-handed hitter. Offering is low for a ball. And we have a balk. So Bach advances Mojica to second, Butler to third.
And no pitch.
Mac Menzer making a second appearance of the tournament, pitched yesterday against Washington County, went 2/3 of an inning. Delivers a ball here. Gave up 3 runs on 4 hits yesterday. That on 17 pitches, which is why he's eligible today. 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Swing and a miss by Bacon, 1-1. Griffin Bacon, a part of last year's team that was here in Washington, PA at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. 11-0 San Jose, swing and a miss. The team from the Golden State, the big lead here, the top of the 4th. Shortstop Tamura playing up, as well as third baseman McCarthy. Ground ball back to Menzer. Freezes for a moment, but will throw to first as he realizes neither runner at second and third was going to try and advance, so he gets the out at first for out number 2 on Bacon, and the runners stay put at second and third. They'll send up Tommy Moran. Pitch up and into Moran for a ball. Some chin music turns him out of the way. And 1 foot out of the batter's box for a moment there. Moran singled in the first, hit by a pitch in the second, sac fly RBI in the third, has scored 2 runs as well. 1-0. Ground ball on the right side of the infield, gobbled up by Kohlhoff. He'll throw to first, and that retires the side. 9 come to the plate for San Jose, California, and 4 come across the base station. Your score after 3.5, it's San Jose 11, London, UK nothing.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities. And that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
Taking care of our customers is our #1 priority at South Hills Toyota. Whether you come into our showroom to shop or buy through our express store online, the vehicle you want from the dealership you trust, it really is all at the mall. At Washington Honda, taking care of our customers is our top priority. Whether you shop online or on the lot, we'll deliver your new car to your front door at no extra fee. It really is all at the mall.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
And welcome back to Lou Hayes Pony Field, the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. San Jose, California 11, London, UK nothing. Is San Jose scoring 4 times in the bottom of the 4th. RBI singles from Enrique Sotelo, David Hall, Dante Butler, and Aiden Mojica, all accounting for the 4 runs that scored in the bottom of the 4th. Aiden Mojica will continue on the mound for San Jose.
Isn't it wonderful, Randy, how all of us that are part of the Waynesburg University family, how we've just taken over sports broadcasting, huh?
Yeah,
and coverage of sports. You got Aaron Thompson, you, graduate of Waynesburg, Logan Lepiscopo, our stage manager, junior at Waynesburg University.
First pitch of the inning, a strike to Owen Bourgeois.
Jeremiah Miller's working with the crew. He's camera person. Spencer Fratteri, my grandson. Brock Owens, Caleb Yager.
(0-1), foul ball. I know my partner for St. Vincent football, Donnie Chedrick.
Donnie Chedrick, yes.
Donnie football. Kyle Dawson as well. Did you mention Kyle?
Kyle Dawson, who is the voice of the Wild Things. Austin Bechtold is going to be joining us for a couple of days coverage, working with WVRC Media.
0-2 outside to Bourgeois. And might we add that Lanny Fratteri, a professor at Waynesburg University. So there's a big reason why some of those individuals are where they are right now.
Well, we will admit that Syracuse University is the best sports broadcasting college in America, but we're in the top 5.
Is that a real stat?
No, real?
Yeah, is that a real? If so, I would.
In my head, it's
okay,
real. In my
okay.
mind, it's real. Yeah.
Count now 2-2 on Bourgeois. Last pitch missing inside. Well, it would be hard to debate otherwise, and I would certainly agree. Of course, I'm biased, but 2-2 pitch, fastball away from Mojica, runs the count full on Bourgeois, who's 0 for 1.
Well, the mission for London now, because the London baseball team. Here's a 3-2 pitch.
And that is waved at and missed for strike 3. Bourgeois is out number 1 in the 4th.
Now the mission for London now is to try to dip into the San Jose escrow account. San Jose's got right now enough in that account that it can be walking off after 5 innings.
Pitch count at 20 for Mojica, so he will exit. He's right on the mark to have 0 days rest, so this would make him eligible tomorrow if he leaves the game now, and he will.
Got 2 outs right here. Get it.
So Shane Hall continuing to work the pitch count.
And don't minimize how important this may turn out to be for San Jose as it moves along in the tournament. If it is able to set it up so it only has to use pitchers for 5 innings. I have a question for you.
Okay.
This was asked of me, and I gave an answer, and then I thought I changed my mind about it. And this comes off that last half inning.
All right.
Is it officially batting around when 9 batters bat, or do you have to get to the 10th batter before it is batting around?
For me, I would say you have to get to the 10th batter because you have to start where you, or you have to, well, not necessarily start where you finish, but you have to at least make your complete turn a full 180, right?
See, when I was asked that question, I used the analogy somewhat
full
similar
360.
to yours, and I said, well, if you start at your house and you go 9 houses and you're back, no, wait a minute, you got to get back to your house, you got to get back to the 10th. That's right. And
sure.
But I was curious, you've been doing baseball all along. I was wondering what your thoughts were on it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You got to get back. You got to have that. So that wasn't batting around.
Right. They had 9 men bat. If they got to the 10th, I would have said they batted around. So, yeah, that's I agree. So, yeah, you have to make the full 360, if you will. And so David Hall is in to pitch, and Mojica goes out to left field. So those 2 players just swap positions in the field. And no adjustments need to be made in the batting order. I know we've had the conversation before about striking out the side as well.
Oh, now you're touching a nerve.
But we're in agreement, though. So
yeah, well, there are a lot of people that don't agree with me on that and are just downright pig-headed about it.
Devin Arner takes a pitch up and in for a ball.
What Randy's referring to is that
Sure.
there's baseball announcers that if there are 4 batters in an inning and 3 strike out, they will say the pitcher struck out the side.
Offering inside for ball 2.
And I maintain that is not right because the side was 4 batters and he did not strike out the side. So it is only striking out the side if you face 3 and you strike out 3.
Offering a strike at the knees, now 2-1. Well, I have a question from the gallery here. It says,
No, if it's from BG, I don't want to hear about it. Okay.
Okay.
Because he and I seldom agree on anything.
2-1 is out of play for a strike. 2-2.
He didn't even think I was a good baseball announcer, so that's not true. What is from the gallery?
So
what is the peanut gallery throwing into
the question is, what if 5 batters strike out in an inning?
Well, if there were 5 batters, like we had the other night, there were 5 batters, and we had 5 strikeout. He struck out the side, yes. But if you have 4 batters, let's say a walk and 3 strikeout, that is not striking out the side.
3-2, ground ball back to the pitcher. Comebacker snared, and Hall will jog it halfway and toss to first baseman Butler for the 1-3 put out of Arner.
You want to know some of the other lies that baseball announcers tell?
Sure.
Runners at the corners. Not true. It's 4 corners. When there's runners at first and third, it is runners at the lines. There are 4 corners, and it is not runners at the corners when it's first and third.
Mac Menzer checks his swing at ball 1. Batting in place of Kento Ikigaya. He took over on the mound half inning ago, Mac Menzer. 1-0, fouled back to the screen.
Hey, keep giving the swing at your pitch, kid.
11-0 San Jose, California in the bottom of the 4th. Menzer on the 1-1. Ground ball weakly hit towards short. Moving in on it, Garcia. Fields throws and retires Mac Menzer to end the inning. So 1-2-3 goes London, and your score after 4 is San Jose, California 11 and London, UK nothing.
Oh yeah. Good wait for this one.
Community Bank helped us in every way there was when we built this new restaurant. This past year has been really hard on the restaurant industry, and we would not be where we are without the support of Community Bank. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
Little did we know that switching to Cricket was going to be a major upgrade. The 5G is like fast.
Switch for the speed, stay for the savings. Smile, you're on Cricket.
San Jose, California, 11 runs on 12 hits, no errors. London, UK, no runs on 2 hits and 1 error.
We were talking about the 5 strikeout inning in a game against Bay County against Hagerstown with the Bay County pitcher on the mound. And there were 5 strikeouts in the inning. First batter, strikeout, wild pitch. Eventually scored, and strikeout, another strikeout, wild pitch, another strikeout. All in the 4th inning of the game, the first game of this year's Pony League World Series. Have some changes, right, Randy?
We do, and new player in right field for London is Lorenzo Fenton, so he is in for Sam Sporletter. And Sporletter goes from right to left for Devin Arner.
For San Jose in the 5th, number 26, Toby Torres.
So again, Fenton in right, Sporletter from right to left. Leading off the top of the 5th is Toby Torres facing Mac Menzer. There's ball 1. Torres 2 for 3, a single, a double, 2 runs scored. Also reached on an error in the 2nd inning. Fouls one away to the top of the netting behind home plate.
Now Torres is 4 for 6 for the tournament.
One, foul to the fencing again, 1 and 2. San Jose, 3 runs in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th to build up this 11-0 lead. On the 1-2 pitch, ground ball on the right side. Jacob Kohlhoff to his right, fields it, throw to first just in time to get Torres, 1 away. First time today the leadoff batter has been retired by London. Now Ethan Williams. A couple of RBIs on the day for him. 2 runs scored, is 1 for 3 with a double. Pitch over the back of Williams, who bends low to duck underneath it. Strike on the outside corner. Well, Lanny, you were talking about earlier the escrow account for San Jose. This is an inning where they have a chance to build that escrow before the bottom of the 5th. But as the lead currently sits, if it stays 11-0 or even 11-1, then San Jose would capture a 5-inning victory by 10-run rule.
By the way, I purposely used that phrase escrow account because we recall on sponsors that are banks.
They appreciate that. This one popped up on the 2-1 pitch. First baseman coming down the line. Yauzi makes the catch, 2 outs. You have to keep the sponsors happy.
Number 5, Enrique Sotelo.
Enrique Sotelo, he has driven in 4 runs today. RBI ground out in the first, 2-run single in the second, and an RBI single in the fourth. Watches a strike. Oh, 1 to Sotelo. Fastball high from Menzer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thus far at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, one of the biggest days at the plate by any batter. In terms of runs batted in, Sotelo looks at a curveball strike. Two outs, bases empty, a chance for a 1-2-3 inning here for Mac Menzer in London. And the 1-2 pitch is in the dirt on the curveball. Winner of this will face Washington County tomorrow at 12:30. We'll start the day tomorrow with Hagerstown, Maryland against Bay County, Michigan. Both of those games, the 10 a.m. and the 12:30 game, will be elimination games. Another one, a ball, now full count. And we have a quadruple header tomorrow. Nighttime action begins at 5:30 with Johnstown and New Taipei City. Chopper towards second, fielded by Kohlhoff. Throw to first is in time, and that is a 1-2-3 frame for Mac Menzer. On to the bottom of the 5th. The score: San Jose, California 11, London, UK nothing.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Hike Trail. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Congenital heart disease means that you're born with a heart defect. Parents ask if their child will have a normal life. That's a huge responsibility. Here at the Children's Heart Center, we use a comprehensive care model. We treat newborns all the way up to fully grown adults that were born with congenital heart disease. These kids go to elementary school, go to high school, go to college, get married, have families. The people of West Virginia deserve this level of care.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, San Jose, California, trying to advance past London, UK, currently with an 11-0 lead.
And this could be it right here. By the way, I was talking before about how that this London team had a direct flight to Pittsburgh. For San Jose, it had to bus 5 hours to Long Beach Airport, and then flew from Long Beach, California to St. Louis to Pittsburgh. San Jose team did not get to its hotel until 1 a.m. on Friday. You know what got my TV partner Ernie Galuski fired up?
What's that?
Well, He pointed out to me that there's this new trend among youth baseball players to wear these oven gloves in their back pockets even when they don't intend to wear them on the bases as runners. They're just wearing them that way because it's cool.
First pitch, a strike to Christian McCarthy.
And he's fired up about it, and he's got me pretty fired up about it too.
And it seems that Christian McCarthy is doing just that, right?
He is.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Well, sometimes with the youth players, being cool might be more important at times, which is not the way it should be. 0-2 is low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, with the London team, they are a group learning the sport for the most part.
Yeah, but it's not just the London team, folks.
Hall shakes off a couple of signs. David Hall, who's been in relief since the 4th inning, brings a pitch in the dirt.
I have a question for you.
All right.
What if a pitch hits that oven glove? Not a hit batsman? Thank you, Bob. Bob has the answer for us. So that's an ancillary piece of it.
2-2. Fly ball hit toward left, and a catch made out in left field for the inning's first out. Ethan Williams out there in left. As Mojica and Williams swap positions. Williams in left and Mojica at second base.
Where are you tomorrow, Randy Gore?
I am right here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series at Lou Hayes Pony Field, beginning at 10 a.m. with
you and I,
Lenny Fratteri. That's right. So we'll be here for all 4. Of course, the last 2 games of the day on television, so your TV partner Ernie Galuski will be back for the nightcap. 1 ball, 1 strike on Calvin Musial.
And don't forget the tickets for adults, $6, $4 for youth. If you need more information, you can go to plws.org.
Jacob Kohlhoff, just to correct myself at the plate. Kohlhoff with a 2-1 count. Takes inside, 3-1. (11-0) San Jose, California with the advantage. Bottom of the 5th. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Pitch running in. Foul tip into the glove of catcher Enrique Sotelo. Payoff pitch from Hall. Fastball waved at it, missed for strike 3. And now 2 outs of the 5th. So an out away from a 5-inning 10-run rule win is Tomohiro Tamura is due up. And he waits for a check of the pitch count.
His last hitter. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. Last one for you, babe. Get this out.
So the next pitch, he's currently at 19, if I'm hearing that correct. Now at 20, foul ball on the first pitch to Tamura. So he is at 0 days rest if he gets the out of Tamura. Talking about David Hall and carefully watching the pitch count. And again, going 5 innings, assuming they can get the final out here. Will be a big plus for San Jose moving into tomorrow's action and then forward from there. Another swing and a miss. 0-2 on Tamura. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to first base unassisted in the 3rd. 11-0 San Jose. 11 runs on 12 hits, no errors. No runs on 2 hits and 1 error for London. 0-2 pitch. Popped up, shallow left. Garcia out, Williams in. Garcia makes the catch, and that's your ball game. A 5-inning victory for San Jose, California over London, UK. 11-0, your final.
San Jose 11, London nothing. Here are your totals. San Jose 11 runs on.
Sean likes to help his teams on the field, but elbow and shoulder pain kept him on the sidelines. Treatment from AHN had him feeling like himself in a couple days. Now he's back, pitching in wherever he's needed. Getting back in the game is living proof.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
Community Bank helped us in every way there was when we built this new restaurant. This past year has been really hard on the restaurant industry, and we would not be where we are without the support of Community Bank. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.